Good morning. This morning I want to read a well-known verse from 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5, which says this: "We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ." I don't know about you, but there's so often so many different voices going on in my head, speaking to me about so many different things, but often a lot of these voices are to do with kind of identity and image and destiny and purpose and worth. Some of those thoughts come from Satan, who's always trying to accuse us, to challenge us, to go out and prove that we are worthy of God's love, that we're worthy of his blessing. He challenges us about identity and our purpose and our meaning and why we were made. Some of those thoughts that come into my head come from the world, from social media, from advertising. And again, they say a lot about what makes you worthy, where you get your identity, what success, what failure looks like. And then you also have your own thoughts that go through your head that often highlight your failures, inadequacies. And all these thoughts are bouncing around in our head is what Paul is talking about. That there is this battle of the mind, and we need to begin to learn to take captive our thoughts and bring them into line with the truth of what God is saying about us. One of the most useful things I heard in relation to this topic, I can't remember who originally said it, but they said, not every thought that goes through your mind belongs to you. Because you got this thought in your head does not mean you have to give it ownership, put your signature to it, say, I agree with it. I'm going to live by that thought process that's going through my head. But we need to hear what God is saying about us. What's he saying about our worth, our identity, our destiny, our purpose, our meaning in life. Now, as I was thinking about this, I was reminded of a song by a lady called Lauren Daigle. I'm not sure how you say it. It's called You Say. And these are the words from the song which I'm just going to share. It's kind of words I can associate with, but truths I also want to take hold of. And she said, I keep fighting voices in my mind that say that I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again, she's saying this to God, who I am, because I need to know. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I'm falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe what you say of me. And that's a kind of declaration. Let us say that. I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth. In you I find my identity. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I am weak. I believe. I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying at your feet. You will have every failure, God. You will have every victory. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I'm falling short. And when I don't belong, you say I'm yours. And I believe, I believe. And in some ways she summarizes it very well, that there's all these thoughts and battles going on in our mind. And we make choices and decisions based on how we feel. And we think that we are not loved. We feel like we're falling short. We feel like we don't belong. We might have the phrase that we're followers of Jesus, but our lives don't seem to line up with the truth that we see in the Bible. But God still says that we are loved. That we are strong in him. That he holds on to us when we can't feel like we've got the strength and the energy to hold on to him. And whether we feel like it or not, we say, God, I take hold of that truth and I believe, I believe. Let me just pray. God, I pray that this song would be more than just a song. But Lord, that we really would believe what you say about us. And help us to take capture those thoughts that don't line up with what you believe and say about us. And help us to have the courage and the boldness to accept, to celebrate what you say about us. Amen.